Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or not. I'm your host, William Hindman. Hey, this is the Jackboot thugs from Maricopa County, Arizona, who for some reason think that they are just the hottest things since sliced bread. You know, I thought when we got rid of Sheriff Joe that we had solved the problems of these morons who seem to think that they're sovereign citizens and they can do whatever they want. Evidently, I was wrong. The new sheriff did not take care of the problem. Same old, guys. It never changes. Hey, this one here is coming to you from San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Please tell them I sent you. Go over and subscribe to them and hit their like and share button. It helps their algorithms. I use San Joaquin Valley Transparency because he has a lot of very, very articulative information in his videos, does a very good job on them. And the whole idea of this, folks, is to bring you as much information as humanly possible, and that's the reason I do it. So, here we go. Let's get in the video.
I think you'd be willing to talk to me right now.
Last opportunity to move.
Based on
before
what?
You are placed under arrest.
For what?
For refusing to comply with a legal order to leave this property. Do you understand?
What's up, guys? This video was sent for me to review. Let me read to you what it says. Here's the video. Maricopa County elections official uses sheriff deputies to deny our First Amendment right and threatens to arrest me and Conradson Jordan of the Gateway Pundit. Simple question. What are they trying to hide? Is it incompetence or corruption?
So, I guess we'll just raise the First Amendment issue or what?
Yeah. It's First Amendment. Legitimate press, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
What the statute is that allows you to deny First Amendment.
Right.
Like where in the state constitution supersedes.
That's what I'm waiting for too. That's why I asked the sheriff and he was like, I'm not going to get political with you. I was like, what are you talking about?
Hey
guys.
How you doing, sir?
Good. Do you have your approved media pass yet?
You heard me the first time. I said no.
Okay.
I'm waiting for my appeal.
I'm gonna have to ask you to step off the property until you receive the email that allows you the authority to come in.
Real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to all the First Amendment auditors that have been going out there, recording government installations, asking questions, holding government accountable. It's really nice to see independent media sources, journalists, reporters, going out there asking questions, and it does not matter if you lean left or right. Moving forward and holding government accountable has to be the most patriotic thing a free people can do. Let's check out this video. We'll pause for some comments, and I'll see you at the end.
But earlier,
From behind, I'm asking you right now. I'd like you to step from behind the barricades and wait until you get your approved email.
See, is this?
I'm asking you to step behind the barricades. I believe MCSO has had the discussion with you already about the property. You don't have approved authority. You don't have an approved email. I'd like you to step behind the barricades, please.
You're saying I can't be on the property without approved.
But I'm telling you right now.
What about the fact that I pay taxes in Maricopa County?
So do lots of folks, and they have their approved media passes, which is why they're inside.
Which is why they're inside, which is why I'm outside. I'm outside of the property.
I've had the discussion. MCSO has had a discussion with you. You do not have an approved media pass. You said you have applied.
I'm waiting for them to let me know.
You said when you've applied. When you get your email that says you have accepted, we'll let you back onto the property and let you in to get your media pass. Until then, I'd like to ask you to step behind the barricades, please.
Okay. So
I'd like to ask you to step behind the barricades, please.
I'm just asking you a question. I do not have the freedom to be on the property.
What I am telling you, there is a free protest zone outside the fence that is designed.
I'm not a protester.
The free speech zone is set up right outside the fence.
So you're allowed to. You don't have free speech.
What I am telling you, sir, is the free speech zone is right behind the fence.
Is this not a free speech zone?
No, I'm asking you right now the question: do you have an approved media pass?
Not sure if you guys noticed, but this guy that's coming out barking orders is hiding his name tag. How the hell are we supposed to know who he is? Who does he work for? Some kind of shadow government? They're gonna try to steal our rights away in secrecy? Come on now.
No, I'm waiting for
Then I would like you to please step from behind. I would like you to step behind the barricades until you have an email authorizing your media pass.
Can I ask what authority that's based on? I mean, his point, I think, is,
sir,
and I'm waiting for the same thing.
Sir,
yep.
I'm asking you, do you have an approved media pass?
No, and I'm waiting.
Then I would like you all to step behind the barricades. Security.
Where does the First Amendment apply?
Sir, MCSO and security.
I hear what you're saying.
Sir,
yeah.
MCSO and security have set up a perimeter around the area.
Okay.
They are asking those without approved access to stand behind the barricades.
Okay. And what happens if somebody says no? So you're saying a citizen can't stand on the counter?
Then you are guilty of trespassing. I am asking you right now, please, without an authorized media pass, step behind the barricades.
So there's no First Amendment right?
Sir,
I hear what you're saying.
I'm not going to answer your question. I'm not a constitutional lawyer.
Okay.
What I'm asking
so where's the authority
what I'm asking you.
Right, and I'm asking where's the authority. I'm
you
asking where you said you're not a constitutional attorney. I'm asking for somebody to answer. I'm
right.
not. But I've read the Constitution.
Sir? Oh, hell yeah. The best possible conversation we could be having at this moment. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights. Those documents were not written to give us our rights. Those documents were written to limit the scope of authority that government has over we the people. That's why they scoff at it. That's why this knucklehead public servant is behaving like you gotta be some kind of lawyer to know and understand what our natural rights are and how the Constitution protects those natural rights from a tyrannical government. This is the kind of information that we the people need to know. Freedom should be the topic on every single dinner table in America every single night, folks.
So have I multiple times.
And whose property is this?
Sir, this is the property of Maricopa County Elections Department.
And the citizens of the county.
This is the property of the Maricopa County Elections Department.
Okay.
You're not. I can't walk into IBM and I own stock shares.
Right. But
Guess what?
That's a public. It's a private company. You're not a private
Right now, you are being asked,
access.
sir.
It really is sad to see what's become of our government. Like, they hire the dumbest people possible, the most crooked people. They care more about their feelings than your rights. Freaking cheating ass government, they always want to extend the goalpost. Stand over there. We've put a perimeter. You can't record in the lobbies anymore. You can't record in the
Many Americans own one of the 4 calibers examined in this special unbiased training video. Unfortunately,
courthouses anymore. Like, remember back in the day when people would come out of the courthouses, there'd be a bunch of news reporters right there standing there to get that photo or that interview. And these idiot public servants don't even know the difference between their knees and their elbows. Many times we see cops getting it wrong, not knowing the difference between public property and private property. And we're seeing it again here.
You are being asked to step behind the barricades. Public access has been granted to this event.
Well, it hadn't been until you came out here. Actually, they said to wait here.
A security perimeter has been set up around this facility.
Yeah.
You're being asked to step behind the barricades.
Right.
Are you going to comply with that request?
What happens if I don't?
Sir, these gentlemen may have to remove you.
Okay.
Gentlemen, we're asking you to please leave the property.
Yes, sir, right away, sir. How dumb do these cops think that the people are? We're asking you to step on the other side of the boundaries. Always keep that in mind, folks. When cops are asking you to do something, you do not have to comply.
So the question I have is, where does the First Amendment apply?
Step behind the barricades.
Right.
You don't have free access.
Can you answer why? I'll go, but can you answer why?
Gentlemen, please leave the property.
Grab your stuff.
Have we been trespassed?
Yes, you've been trespassed.
Have we?
You've been asked to leave.
I've been asked to leave, but that's not the same as being trespassed.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Well, being trespassed means that you are in violation of a formal request by someone who is an authority to ask you to leave, and you refuse to leave.
I'm not refusing to leave. I'm asking a question.
Grab your stuff.
Okay.
And move.
I'm not refusing to leave.
Grab your stuff and move.
So we haven't
Grab
been,
your stuff
we haven't
and
been
move.
trespassed, guys.
Grab your stuff.
We
and
haven't
move.
been trespassed.
Grab your stuff. And
but
move.
we have the.
Grab your stuff and move.
This is lawfare.
Grab your stuff.
Lawfare going on here. This is
grab your stuff and keep moving.
This is what. Unfortunately, and we love law enforcement. Unfortunately,
I get it.
The left doesn't.
But you have to comply with the law.
Sorry guys, I gotta pause to point this shit out. What the hell is we love law enforcement nonsense? This sounds like that back the blue rhetoric. For all of you out there still backing the blue, keep in mind that you're advocating for your own enslavement. If you guys only knew, DeShaney v. Winnebago, Castle Rock v. Gonzalez, Uvalde, Texas should be a big slap in the face and a wake-up call so that you guys could understand that cops have no duty to protect you. We're out here on our own, folks. So many unsolved murders out there. You can't watch an episode of Cold Case Files where a family member or a friend says that the cops screwed up the investigation. They'd rather generate revenue and protect political parasites than solve real crimes. Congratulations, folks. This is what you get.
What law?
They have
what
asked
law?
you
what law?
to leave.
But what law are we not
moving.
complying with?
Keep moving.
What law are we
Keep
not complying
moving.
with?
Keep moving.
Okay, what law?
Keep
Can you tell me
moving.
what you said? Wait,
Keep walking.
if you're saying we're not
trespassing, you've been formally requested
we have
to
not
leave
been
this
trespassed.
property,
We
and
have
you refuse to do so.
We
That
have
is
not been trespassed. You have
trespassing.
to
That
be-
is the law. I
We
don't
have
think
not
you
been
really
trespassed.
understand Arizona
We
law.
have not been trespassed.
We're on public property.
We have
County
not been
property
trespassed.
is public property.
Let's go.
We
Let's
have
go.
not been
Keep
trespassed.
walking.
So you're asking us to do something.
got
You're
this.
basically violating, under the color of authority, you're violating the Constitution. We haven't been trespassed. They have to officially trespass us.
Keep going. Keep moving.
We're not protesting. We're simply acting questions.
You say one thing, but you do another. Keep walking.
It sounds
Keep
like
walking.
you're getting
We're not
political
protesting,
now.
but
We're not.
We're arguing. Keep walking.
We are
We're not
arguing.
protesting,
We have
but
a
we're
right
arguing.
to argue.
Arguing is not protesting.
What is how is that?
Keep walking.
This is
Come
unbelievable,
on,
guys.
We're almost there.
So
you guys are doing great.
What's the law?
Left before
what is the
Friday.
law?
What is the law?
Keep moving.
What is
Keep
the law?
walking.
Sir,
Keep
what is the law?
walking.
Hang on, who's
Keep
the supervisor
walking.
on scene?
Keep walking. Keep walking.
Sir,
walk.
Real quick,
Let's
sir.
go.
Sir, what is your badge
I'm
number?
not answering your questions.
What is your
Out
badge
to the
number?
street. Out
Sir,
to the street.
sir, what is your badge number?
Read my badge number right there,
What is
bud.
it? 1331.
Let's go.
Is that it?
Let's go.
Is that your badge
Now
number?
there is no
1331.
supervisor.
He's right there,
Let's
and I
go.
want to talk to
Keep
him.
walking.
I want
He'll
to talk
talk
to
to you when you
supervisor.
get outside where you're supposed to be.
I
Keep
think
walking.
you'd be willing to talk to me right now.
Last
Supervisor.
opportunity to move.
Based on what?
Before you are placed under arrest.
For what?
For refusing to comply with a legal order to leave this property. Do you
Under
understand?
what
Are you
order?
refusing to
Who
leave
gave
this
What?
property?
I'm not.
We're
Clearly,
moving.
I'm walking.
Then keep walking.
But I want to talk to your
moving.
authority,
Keep
to your
walking.
supervisor.
Keep walking.
I'd
You
like to
will
speak
when
to
he
your
steps
supervisor.
out. You will when he step when
This
you
is
step out. Let's
unfortunate.
go.
This is law
Let's
enforcement.
go. How many times?
Who gave the legal
Keep
order?
walking.
We have a question.
Law
Keep
enforcement being
walking.
used to violate the Constitution.
Keep walking.
Who gave the legal
Keep
order?
walking.
All right, we're off the property.
Out of the way.
We're on the
Out of the way
sidewalk.
of the driveway. Out of the way of the driveway.
All right.
Right over here.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
This is.
Way to go.
All right, I'd like to speak to your supervisor. And did you get his badge number?
I think so. He just pointed to his chest.
Okay, so this
I don't
is.
know if that
Here we
was
go, guys.
accurate.
The end of the Constitution in America. I can't wait till they grant us our press pass and they let us back on.
Right?
All right, folks, we did find the address and we typed it in. We did look around and it does seem to be public property, more than likely a government installation. But it does seem like they're trying to actually extend the boundaries out to the sidewalk under the guise of safety or national security, you know, like they always do. The truth is, what they really want to do is hide corruption. What kind of corruption, you ask? Misappropriation of funds, a monopoly on contracts, possibly some kickbacks, police brutality, full-on cover-ups. Folks, we the people have no choice but to hold government accountable. Record and document all your interactions with government because government is a business. And if you don't know that, you are a fool. And it is your duty, not just your right, but it's your duty to record these interactions because when it's their word against yours, ain't nobody gonna believe you unless you got proof. And I say it over and over again, folks. It does not matter which side of the political spectrum you want to lean on. When government takes rights away, they take the rights away of everybody. And here we are pointing the fingers at each other, blaming each other for all the problems, when in fact the government capitalizes on our bullshit. They create more laws and they use the cops to enforce it. So stop with this nonsense of, I back the blue. They already get paid. They already get rewarded for their job. That's how they buy their houses and their fancy things. Some cops get paid more than others. I get it and I understand. But very rarely do we see cops out there knowing and understanding not even a fraction of the Constitution. I've asked hundreds upon hundreds of cops if they know the First Amendment, and only 2 have been able to state it, and that's because they learned it from watching my channel. Yeah, the freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition your government for a redress of grievances. 5 fundamental freedoms under the First Amendment. This shit is elementary, folks, and these cops are out there acting like tyrant toddlers who don't know the difference between a bottle and their thumb. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Always record the police. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I think you'd be.
Thank you, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Great job. Guys, you have to understand that government is not your friend. You kept hearing them say, we're asking you to. Well, if you're asking me to, then I'll deny. Sorry, don't need to. Well, that way, when you get into court, they can say, well, we just asked them to. We didn't, they didn't have to. We just asked them to, as you're being shoved out of the property. You got to remember, these Jackboot thugs have been at this for a long, long time, and they know all the angles and how to play the game. We need to hold them accountable. Scumbags like this, these cops, need to go. They need to go. They need to be gone. They need to get rid of them. So, guys, go over to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Tell them I sent you. Subscribe while you're here if you would. I don't know what else to say. I think I've said just about all I can. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell and the icons. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and leave a comment. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.